Hello, mathematicians. Today we're going to read a problem together. And as we're reading the problem, I want you to be thinking about how you could solve this problem. And we're going to discuss some ideas before you get a chance to go off and try this on your own. And then I'd like you to keep your paper because when we meet together again, I would love to see your work and you can share your thinking with me. So today, our problem is about an inventory bag. Your inventory bag has buttons in it. There are 15 buttons in the bag. The buttons are red, blue, and yellow. So what do we know so far? You're right, we know that we have a bag with buttons in it. Do we know how many buttons are in our bag? We do. There are 15 buttons. And we know that some of those buttons are red, some of them are blue, and some of them are yellow. But do we know how many are red, blue, and yellow? We don't. We are trying to figure that out. So we are thinking about how many of those buttons could be red? How many of those buttons could be blue? How many of those buttons could be yellow? And below today on your paper, you're going to show how many of each color button could be in your bag. So you might be thinking about what you can use to help show your thinking. Maybe you have some counters at home, like these bears that I have. And maybe you can grab some of your counters and move them around to show and represent those 15 buttons. Remembering that some of them have to be red, some have to be blue, and some have to be yellow. So I want you to think of a way today that you could represent how many of each color button you have in your bag, and then bring your paper with you the next time we meet, and you can show me your thinking, and we can discuss how you represented those different buttons.